the World Cup champions of 1999.
What a victory for the Sri Lankans. A fantastic
Pakistan win the World Cup. A magnificent performance.
Here's the man who's been largely responsible for us over the last.
The first World Cup. That is Australia's joy. And England.
हेलो टू एवरीवन, अनदर एक्साइटिंग एपिसोड ऑफ मैच पॉइंट बाय डॉक्टर अदनान। क्रिकेट की बेतहाशा न्यूज के साथ एक नया मैच पॉइंट लेके आ गए हैं आपके पास और होंगी खबरें मेरे पास पाकिस्तान सुपर लीग, श्रीलंका वर्सेस साउथ अफ्रीका एंड व्हाट्स हैपनिंग इन द सीजन 4 इन यूनाइटेड अरब एमिरेट्स, वेदर इट इज शारजाह और वेदर इट इज दुबई. This will be covered in the match point. The first headline I will take you towards the international scene. What's going on with South Africa, where Pakistan was helpless to beat them. Team Sri Lanka did that which Pakistan is unable to do since 2007. Yes, now the biggest headline and the first headline, Team Sri Lanka beat South Africa by the one wicket, with a mere one wicket, and this is the third instance in the history of cricket South Africa that South Africa lost the test match with a courtesy of one wicket. So let's go to the other news. कुछ हो रहा है, हलचल हो रही है इंडिया और पाकिस्तान की. क्या हो रही है, इंडिया क्या कर रहा है, क्या भड़कबाजी चल रही है, I will let you know in the headlines. Punjab Cricket Association has removed the photographs of Pakistan famous cricketers Imran Khan, Wasim Akram, Javed Miandad, Shahid Khan Afridi from the galleries, long rooms, receptions and the Hall of Fame area of the Mohali Stadium. नाच ना जाने आंगन टेढ़ा. जी हाँ, इसमें मैं यही कहूँगा, मैं बड़ा हेल्पलेस हूँ इस बेबसी पे इंडिया की कि जो ये तस्वीरें उतारने वाला मामला है ये कुछ ठीक नहीं है. खुद इंडिया के जो फॉलोअर्स हैं who are following cricket in India, they are also not liking this attitude of the Board of Cricket Control of India. लेकिन यही सच है जो कि है मैच पॉइंट की हेडलाइन. Shane Watson is now the highest overseas scorer in the history of Pakistan Super League. 784 runs in mere 27 innings at the average of 32.66 with an amazing strike rate of 131.44. Take a ball. I'm sure that Shane Watson, which is known to Shane Watson and his team Quota Gladiators, which has been known to be the English team of the World Cup. So this is the English team of the Pakistan Super League eventually losing the grand finale not one time but the two times in the death matches, and that was because of this trump card we say Shane Watson, because Shane Watson never agreed to play in Pakistan, and that's why Quota Gladiators had to pay the price in the past. The next big headline will be the disappointment for the Mohammad Hafiz fan. Mohammad Hafiz of the Pakistan cricket team, the famous run getter for the Pakistan in the T20s, and the previous T20 captain is out of the Pakistan Super League because of his hand injury. Lahore Qalandars has confirmed that Sandeep Lamishan, Corey Anderson, David Weiss will be joining the squad soon, and they will bring the replacement captain. Until then, AB de Villiers will take on the reins, but till then the replacement will be coming. So we will see that whether Lamishan and David Weiss can do the wonders for Rana Saab Lahore Qalandar or not. But the biggest replacement which has been made for the Lahore Qalandars so far. Salman Butt is back in the cricket scenario. He was already playing the cricket. He was involved in the Pakistan Divisional A game. But right now, Pakistan Super League, no doubt the Pakistan's biggest brand right now in the sports industry and the fashion industry, whatever you can say, with the help of the Pakistan Super League, Pakistan is promoting its image and his image. Pakistan's image is improving, and now in the Pakistan's biggest league, Super League, Salman Butt is back in the international scene with the courtesy of Pakistan Super League, and he is being included in the Lahore Qalandars squad of the 2019 PSL. What Waqar Yunus, Pakistan's legendary bowler, says, Burewala Express says that once PSL is fully in the Pakistan, it will be probably one of the biggest league and might be crossing the Indian Premier League. Now 8 matches have been played in the Pakistan Super League this year in the Pakistan, and might be next year, who knows, all the matches would have been coming to the Pakistan. Doordarshan Sports, DD Sports have boycotted the Pakistan Super League broadcast. The broadcast was seen in the India के तूलो अर्ज में भारत में जो देखी जा रही थी Pakistan Super League, that was with the courtesy of DD Sports. Doordarshan has now banned Pakistan Super League, and no more it's been broadcast there because of the Pulwama attack. Australian fast bowler Pat Cummins has overtaken Kagiso Rabada to take the top spot in the ICC Test bowling rankings now. Cummins is the first Australian batsman from his country since Glenn McGrath, the great McGrath, has grabbed this spot last time in 2006. After the 2006 Glenn McGrath grabbing the top spot, none of the Australian bowler has achieved this spot, and now Pat Cummins is the one who regained the spot after 13 years after the McGrath's last winning award. Kusal Perera, he has advanced an astonishing 58 places in the ICC Test batting rankings after the memorable performance helping his team of a thrilling 1-wicket victory over the South Africa in the Durban. The left-handed Perera reached the career best of 40th position after 15 tests. What a great achievement for him. And when we are talking about Pakistan Super League, we are talking about pace. The pace which is the hallmark of the Pakistan team. जो पाकिस्तान का एक समझा जाता है trademark, the pace battery. Whether it is the Imran Khan, whether it is Wasim Akram, Waqar Yunus, Shoaib Akhtar, Azhar Mahmood, Abdul Razak. लेकिन now the missing of this missile, it was missing so far in the Pakistan team. Pakistani bowlers were unable to bowl at 140 kilometers. They were unable to touch the speed since the last 4 or 5 months. The maximum speed generated by the Pakistani paceman was 134 and 133 kilometers. In this, उम्मीद की किरण सामने आई है. अगली हेडलाइन इसी उम्मीद की किरण के बारे में है. Haris Rauf, a talented young cricketer from Lahore Qalandars, is generating the pace in Pakistan Super League Season 4 at the average speed of 142 kilometers per hour. Take a ball. And I was very happy and extremely delighted after seeing the thunder in this young boy, and soon the show will start. I will give you the details what Haris Rauf has done. What Aqib Javed says. Aqib Javed said Haris has a talent, and I am very confident that he will break the speed barrier of Shoaib Akhtar, the fastest ball ever in the cricket. He has the potential, he has the ability to become one of the fastest in the world, crossing Brett Lee, Jeff Thompson and Shoaib Akhtar. इसके बाद अगली हेडलाइन दोबारा जंप करते हैं पड़ोसियों की जाने, क्योंकि हमें भी बहुत मजा आता है पड़ोसियों की बात करने में. सौरव गांगुली कुछ फरमा रहे हैं, देखते हैं कि सौरव गांगुली क्या कहते हैं. सौरव गांगुली is saying this is a 10-team World Cup and every team plays every team, and I feel if India doesn't play with Pakistan, doesn't matter much. They say that India will be winning all the games, and if they don't play with Pakistan and lose 2 points, means India is through to the last 4. So no need to play Pakistan. गुरूर का सर नीचा, गुरूर मेरे अल्लाह को पसंद नहीं है, लेकिन सौरव गांगुली का कहना ये है कि इंडिया की टीम 100% परफॉर्म करेगी और एक मैच छोड़ने से फर्क नहीं पड़ता. टीम ऑस्ट्रेलिया was at their peak along with the West Indies in the 1996 World Cup. I am the eyewitness of that grand finale also, when McGrath and Shane Warne was beaten up around the ground in the Gaddafi Stadium with the courtesy of Ravinda De Silva and Rana Tonga. In that match, in that scenario, in that World Cup, there were two teams, Team West Indies and Team Australia. They refused to play in the Sri Lanka because of the security condition, and the Team Australia's at that time skipper Mark Miller says that we will be in the grand finale and we will be picking the cup. We don't need to go to Sri Lanka and we are not bothered about 2 points. What happened next? They didn't go to Sri Lanka, but what he said, he did it. They qualified for the quarterfinals, they qualified for the semi-finals, first time in the World Cup which these quarterfinals are included. Then they reached the grand finale. What happened next? We will ask Shane Warne and Glenn McGrath if we had a chance to meet them. They were beaten up by the Team Sri Lanka in front of the packed 32,522 people saw in the crowd in the Gaddafi Stadium, rubbing the claps for the Arjuna Ranatunga, and the Team Australia was beaten in front of the Pakistani crowd by the hands of the Arjuna Ranatunga Sri Lanka. So Gurur ka sar nicha. Saurav Ganguly have said that, but we still have to see that what happens next when India will leave the game. If India has to leave the game, you can leave the knockout game also if there is a chance. Shahid Afridi क्या कह रहे हैं? Shahid Afridi says that regarding the Reliance IMG's group, I want to tell you a very important news for this Pakistan Super League. Might be a lot of you would not be knowing. This transmission which you are seeing on your television screen and the pictures which you are seeing in the match point, these are with the courtesy of IMG Reliance Group, which is the biggest group and the producers group which is producing the Pakistan Super League Season 4, and they are controlling all the drones, cameras and stuff. They are the very strong potential and very strong marketing influential squads to cover such kind of league, and they have left Pakistan Super League in between to deny to cover the Pakistan Super League, saying that Pulwama attack they want to condemn, and they left Pakistan alone in spite of taking full payment. And what happens next? जैसे अल्लाह रखे उसे कौन रखे. They left Pakistan, they left the team, they left the all the scenario, they left the tournament, and then the gap came because after the first leg, the PSL was going to shift in Sharjah from Dubai, and when teams reaching over there, this actually what I wanted to say for the IMG Reliance Group, that this is about your education and your brought up, that what you have learned over the year, and they have showed that where is their education and what they have learned, but they were never knowing that the show must go on. Blitz and the Trans Group, which is I think 100 times better than the IMG Reliance Group, is ready to cover Pakistan Super League, and now it's on their way, and they are covering the second leg live from Dubai. Well done to the Pakistan Cricket Board of having the new contract in such a short period and in such a drastic time when there was a danger of having the no broadcast for the Pakistan Super League. A report states that BCCI is written to the ICC requesting that the Pakistan team must be removed from the 2019 Cricket World Cup tournament. Shahid Afridi says that many things have been tried by them in the past. Even the bad tactics by the IPL organizers and the BCCI have done. They have threatened the players by saying that if you play in the PSL, your contract would be cancelled. लेकिन क्या ही अच्छा है और क्या ही मजे की बात है कि इंटरनेशनल प्लेयर जो हैं वो भारत की गीदड़ भक्तियों में नहीं आए, and none of them refused to play in the Pakistan Super League, which was according to the plan. If someone was committed somewhere, some of the players who were playing for their teams, then they missed the Pakistan Super League. Otherwise, there were no reasons to come under the influence of Board of Cricket Control of India or the Indian team. PSL is to introduce a new thing. What's the new thing? The last headline: PSL have to introduce the mid-season trade window. This has been first time introduced in the Pakistan Super League Season 4. Window will open later on this week, and this will allow you and allow all the teams to exchange 2 players, but those 2 players should be unused. If they would have been used, they can trade in this window, but unused players can be traded in this window. But this window will be active for only 48 hours. So it will be just like a chess game. Within 48 hours, you have to decide that you are going to trade your man or you are not going to trade your man. So before going to the break, there is a time for the trivia factor. And what's the trivia for the today's date? Back in the 1992, the most colorful World Cup of the history of the game, when first time the flamboyant colors we have seen, the jerseys we have seen for the players. First color World Cup 1992, which was picked up finally by the Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan, that was commencing and kicked off in Auckland in 1992 in today's date. And Martin Crowe, rest in peace, smashing 100 not out and helping New Zealand to win against the arch rivals Australia, and then defending champions Australia by the 37 runs in front of the 28,000 packed crowd. All the 9 teams have played against each other, and that was the best format so far in the World Cups, which we say the round robin league, in which every team has to play to the other team. And do you know that what's next before going to the break? This year in the World Cup, teams will follow this format. This will be the second time in the history of cricket when teams will be applying the round robin format, and every team will have to play against every other team. So we will soon progress to the Pakistan Super League matches. 1-to-1 we will discuss these matches, and we will tell you what happened when Springboks were beaten by the Lanka Tigers. But you will have to stay tuned to the match point. You can follow me on the Twitter and Instagram, dear ADNAN KHAN, and you can follow me on the Facebook and the YouTube with the same page, Greatest Empire USA. I will take a short break and we will be right back. Welcome back after a short break. As I told you that when we come back from the break, we will discuss Pakistan Super League match to match, match number 1, match number 2, match number 3. Some of the matches we have discussed, but we will discuss from where we have left the discussion. So match, which was important match, which was Kings versus Sultan. Karachi Kings versus Multan Sultan, where King have won the match by 7 runs. Kings made 183 for 6 with a courtesy of Lion 82 and Babar Azam 77, while Sultans went to the chase and 176 for 9 with a 52 by the Malik and 49 by Evans, which was not enough to save the match against the Kings. T20 bowling was seen at its best. Mohammad Amir taking the 4 scalps, and he gave away 25 runs in the 4 overs, and this was the case to win for Karachi with a brilliant bowling of Amir to bring back in the game. So Multan Sultan after this match was at the very pitiful stage, because their last 5 matches, if I count, lost if we go to the Pakistan Super League Season 3. The next match, which is a very important match, that was the best of the best, the arch rivals, the India-Pakistan of Pakistan Super League. Zalmis versus Gladiators, Sarfaraz versus Darren Sani. The only skipper in the PSL who is having the equal importance of the Pakistani skippers, or might be having more importance than the rest of the Pakistani skippers. The Zalmis Darren Sami Khan. And what happened? Gladiators were too good to beat for the Zalmis. Gladiators winning the match by 6 wickets. Zalmis made 155 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. Kamran Akmal and Misbahul Haq, the conquered tiger of the Pakistan cricket team, both made 49 runs. But the Misbahul Haq 49 runs was unbeaten and he was not out of only 32 balls. Nawaz was the pick of the bowlers with the 2 wickets, Kota chasing in the 19.4 overs. But the main myth factor of winning the match was the younger Akmal, Umar Akmal, with a brilliant 75 not out, putting Zalmis out of the match and out of the competition. So Wahab took 2 wickets but not enough. Most wickets in the PSL history if we go, Wahab Riaz is now on the 50 and Islamabad United Mohammad Sami is on the 38 while Nawaz on 32 and Mohammad Amir and Shwil Khan on 33. 75 not out on 50 balls, a responsible, mature and match-winning innings from the younger Akmal. Umar Akmal was on the fire. He was in the blast. After a long time, I have seen him playing such kind of innings. If only Pakistan cricket has seen over the years we are seeing that Umar Akmal should have performed and he couldn't perform for Pakistan. And let's see, he changed the franchise and how he delivered. Soon coming from the calendar, his fate has gonna change, I think, in this Pakistan Super League. Next game was United versus Sultan. Sultan winning the game with a 5 wickets and finally after the 5 losses on the trot from the last PSL, finally Shoaib Malik's Multan Sultan took a sigh of relief. United make 125 for 7 with a Luke Ronke's 50 and then the crucial wicket of Luke Ronke and a brilliant catch. You can't keep Lala. Shahid Khan Afridi boom boom out of the game. And 2 wickets by Afridi and 2 wickets by Ali Shafiq. Ali Shafiq, who is Ali Shafiq? 22-year-old pacer Ali Shafiq. Superb figures for 4 overs and 11 runs he have given for 2 wickets in his first ever Pakistan Super League match. Sean Masood 21 and Malik 31 easily chased home the match in 18.4 overs. 22-year Ali Shafiq was the man of the match and was the pick of the bowlers. His first ever PSL, taking 2 for 11 from his only 4 overs. And what he said, who is his hero? Not Kasim Akram, not Pakar Jina, not Shoaib Akhtar. Jasprit Bumrah, who can put the Yorker at his will. This is the aim of Ali Shafiq. Let's see what he will do. So quickly we will jump to the other match and then I will come back to the Pakistan Super League. We will jump to the important match which I have told you in the headline, Sri Lanka versus South Africa. Kusal Perera 153 not out is the highest 4th innings total by a batsman versus South Africa in a successful chase. This is the only 3rd instance, as I told you, that South Africa has lost the test match by the 1 wicket. 153 not out by Kusal Perera out of 304 for 9 the score of Sri Lanka. The half of the score was of the Kushal Perera and Sri Lanka defeats South Africa in a style, and as I have told you what Pakistan couldn't do since 2007, and this has to be one of the greatest innings of all the time. Last wicket stand, Kushal Perera and Vishwa Fernando was 78 runs in which the number 11 scored only 6 runs. So just see the importance of the player who made him play along with him. And next, as I told you, I will jump to the Pakistan Super League, but our producers are not allowing me to cross the time because we are short of time. But I promise you, when next time I will come you on the next matches when Salman Butt will be joining the Calendars. Lemishan, he will be back in the team. He will be joining Calendars and we will see what wonders Rana Fawad's Calendar and Kalandri team can do or not. Still, fingers crossed, what happens next? Can Sultan and Kalandar jump to the top spot or still story will be the same? Will story will be the same like the Pakistan Super League season 1-2-3, like Zalmis and Gladiators on the top, or whether we can see the wonders from the firing team of Lala Boom Boom and the veteran player Shoaib Malik Sultan. But this you will have to tune on a match point. Match points you can see on the e-Awaaz on your Jadoo and IPTV boxes. And of course, you can follow me on the Twitter, Instagram, ADNAN KHAN. You can give your suggestions, you can talk to me, and you can message me. You can inbox me, and of course, you can follow us on the YouTube and the Facebook page, Greatest Empire USA. अगर जिंदगी रही तो दोबारा अगले हफ्ते दोबारा इसी वक्त यही मुलाकात होगी और हम डिस्कस करेंगे what happened next in the next round matches as the league would have been shifted to the Sharjah. So take care and bye bye.
Fantastic.
There's a man who's been largely responsible for us over the last
The fans welcome. That is Australia's joy.